I want the whole damn world to hear this. And that is that foundational black Americans, we didn't just build America, we created America. We're made in America. That's right. We're born in America and raised in America. We're from America, so we love America, and they not like us, because we run America. Certified salute.
Now, let me say this real fast, and it's on certified time, and I stand on this. I want everybody to think right now what's going on in the United States of America. And I want everybody to focus on Chicago. Did y'all see just today, just a few hours ago, that some agents had to pop some woman who tried to attack ICE agents and ICE officers' family? The same way that's been going on out there in California, right? Do y'all see the trap that the Democrats were trying to get us to walk into? Do y'all see that cliff they was trying to get us to walk off? Think about who's inflaming these situations, and then think about how they want us involved in these situations. Brothers and sisters, you don't go nowhere where these people are at with all their reckless behavior. Remember this summer when they wanted us all to go to those anti-ICE protests where they were attacking police officers and waving the American flag? What kind of jacket do you think would have happened if we would have went there? Exactly. And now you see that they're trying to pull this in Chicago. In Chicago, and as well as other cities where foundational Black Americans are present and accounted for, what they're trying to do is get us to go out there. And then when something bad happens, they all going to point at Black Americans. So not only are they putting a target on us, they're also trying to railroad us, and they're trying to frame us. And when it all go down, the only thing they gonna do is use that Black American who was caught in that mix as some type of campaign add-on so they can get some more votes from the community. So now we ain't going out there anywhere they're at. We're not getting involved in their protests. You can stand on business by sitting on the couch, brothers and sisters. And I want you to think about what it was like and how people used to always go and lend their energy to other people's problems. How far did that get Black folks? Answer: nowhere. Now I want you to compare that to how far we're going by sitting out things that need to be sat out, by standing on our own business and nobody else's, by being unified amongst ourselves opposed to outsiders. You see the difference, family, when you do for self opposed to when you do for everybody else. The proof is in the pudding. So you can look at this situation right now as well as a lot more, family, and they're going to try to pull us in. And shout out to the delineators and shout out to the regulators, because we're not allowing it to happen. There's a lot of people out there that deep down inside, they still got their feelings. They still be fighting that urge to we are the world. Right now, what you see in family is the paint is starting to dry and the movers and shakers are being exposed as exactly what they are. If you somebody who wants to run and someone wants to hop the fence and you want to hold hands with these migrants, you're going to be exposed for it. If you somebody who wants to delineate and separate and be on your own time, everybody's going to know it. And I believe right now we got a hell of a lot of regulators in the house tonight. And that's all I need is the regulators. But y'all watch. There's going to be people saying y'all needs to be nice. Y'all needs to be friendly. The shaming tactics, the we all's one. Y'all remember, that's going to be their last play. When everything else has fell out, when every other attempt has crashed, then they're going to say, well, Black folks, can you just come and love us? And we're going to say, we only love ourselves. And when you only love yourself, you get money. When you love everybody else, you go broke. So look at how empty them pockets were a few years ago and look how fat they are right now. You see it clear as day. So don't fall for the tactics. Don't fall for none of that. Because remember, y'all, delineation is not the nice business. It's the hurt business. Some feelings gonna get hurt in the process. Now, if you care about Mr. Mutombo's feelings, and if you care about Mr. Jolof's feelings or Mr. Burrito's feelings, then go have at it. But us over here, we ain't gonna worry about none of that, family. We gonna be emotionless and we gonna be paid. Go ahead, my brother Church.
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick to the person that keep on sending me messages in my DM asking for a retraction. I ain't got nothing to retract. I ain't got no type of reservations about what I said. I don't have any issues with saying what I said again. I continuously say what I say continuously for a reason, because it's repetition. Black Americans, foundational Black Americans to be more specific, we don't have to apologize for nothing we said, because when we say it, especially when it's all about us, that's what it is. I don't have to think twice about that. So I got to give much love to everybody here that's standing on business, who don't have to think twice about what they said. Literally, everything that we've been saying here has been beneficial for foundational Black Americans, has been beneficial for anybody who's listening to it thus far. If there's an issue, then I suggest you grab a tissue, because you're not going to be getting any type of recantation from me. I'm not a retraction, excuse me. I'm not one of those journalists that you're going to, I don't care. And you say that you're going to keep coming after us, that means nothing to me. What's new? I've been dealing with supremacy my whole damn life. They continuously target me. They target all of us continuously. I don't care about none of that. So with that being said, we move forward. My sister Natural, what's up with you?
I was just laughing at you. Bars. If you got an issue, get a tissue. But I did want to, before we do end the space, I want to remind you guys again to follow, like really follow Black Alpha Network on his YouTube channel, the Church of Black Power on his YouTube channel. Also, the people that are having issues, or you have these immigrant businesses in your neighborhood. What is it? Black Truth United. He has a YouTube channel and he has a Rolodex where you could input these businesses, and we can have them on this list so we can start boycotting these businesses. So I wanted to remind the later people that came in regards to that, but that was too funny. But you weren't disrespectful, music, but we definitely do know what it is. And I do thank everybody that came in here and spoke and added to this great space this evening. So I'm going to go on mute.
Just real quick, music. As you can see, we didn't heckle you the way we could have. But what my sister did do, she poked you a little bit, poked the bear a little bit. That's what we do. We roast each other just to roast each other. I mean, playing with you, pause. That ain't nothing wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with, lady. That the way that you're speaking, especially if you're learning from us, that means you're learning our dialect. You're learning the way that we actually approach situations. You're learning from the way that we actually use our words with strategic measure. You get what I'm saying? So all that should be doing in your mind and in your heart, if you are truly fans of us, is helping you elevate your linguistic language at this point in time, one, and then also helping you elevate the way that you follow people, because then you'll be able to catch us in all different arenas. You'll be able to catch the truth in all different arenas if you are what you say you are. My brother Alpha, I think we got one more. No, we're eliminated that. My brother Alpha, I'm gonna pass it back to you, fam.
Much respect, much respect. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Listen, man, I told everybody this ain't the nice business. It's time to get reality for a lot of people. All right, we ain't in here playing patty cake. We ain't having no pillow fights either. Life is real. I don't know about nobody else. My life is real. Okay. And when you're dealing with the system of supremacy, we out here and we got to make sure everything is checked. And sometimes it's going to get heated. Sometimes it's going to get hectic. Real grown adults can live with it. We all move on. Haters gonna live in misery and just be mad forever. You dig? That's just how it goes. Simple as that, y'all. So yeah, sometimes people gotta question some lineage, heritage, and culture. But at the end of the day, if we could all sit here and do that in positive fashion, don't nobody get wild and start throwing stuff out the wall and making it turn into something it ain't got to be. As long as we stay motivated and positive, y'all, all that negativity gonna be brushed aside, man. It's all about that. Listen, what we dealing with right now and how sometimes it can get real harsh, brothers and sisters, this is what they should have been doing 20 years ago. As a matter of fact, if they were doing this 20 years ago, we wouldn't have to do it right now. Why delineation is a new term, y'all? Delineation should have been in full usage. Folks should have been delineating, saying it every time they had the opportunity in 1991 and 92 and 87. It can't be just three of us sitting on code. Three of us ain't good enough. We need the whole family tree rocking, the ones that matter, the certified. That's why I'm always telling y'all about the certified. Somebody can be of the lineage, but are they certified? Nope. And you can't be certified if you ain't of the lineage. So doesn't that already X out people, family, and put us in a good space and time where the ones that matter are the only ones that matter and they here? So yeah, we're gonna have to call out some people from time to time. We may even question some people from time to time. People stand on business and it's all good. We keep it moving. You dig? I believe my brother and sister was absolutely calling it down the line, as well as all of my brothers and sisters, because y'all be appalled how when you get on social media and you look at the timeline, it's littered with people trying to shame other Black Americans about delineating. It don't matter what it is, family. You got folks out there saying, how could y'all stick up for Carmelo? You got folks out there saying, how could y'all ever want to not be considered a minority? Y'all's wrong. They call us every name in the book. You did. But like my brother Church said, what's new about it? You trying to get us to see something new, family. We done been through, family. This is it every single day. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Foundational Black Americans get it popping. Ain't nothing changed but the numbers on the range, fam. So everywhere we go, we've been dealing with the same exact thing. So what's going to shock us? What's going to make us scared and go in a direction that we don't want to go? Nothing. You dig? That certified business. Okay. So when I sit here and tell all my brothers and sisters that we're going to have these spaces and I'm going to have some writers in here and my writers going to say whatever they want to say. And I ain't out here trying to pull nothing back and tell folks, oh, no, don't say that. No, say what the hell you say. This family. I don't know about y'all, but my family, everybody say whatever the hell they want. Whatever happens, happens. But we all going to sit down and have Sunday dinner. I know that goddamn much. That's just how my family rock. That's the FBA way. And we could tell a lot of times when people get all flustered and bothered that they ain't really FBA. If you ain't used to roasting, then I don't know who you are. You did. So foundational Black Americans, and I say this to all of y'all, keep doing y'all thing. It don't matter. Somebody gonna get mad, they gonna get sad, they gonna get glad, but keep on doing your thing. Because the moment you back off, family, next thing you know, Mr. Mutombo gonna say he's really from Gary, Indiana, and he's related to Michael Jackson. And y'all know that ain't the case. Go ahead, Marshawn. It's on you.
Go ahead, Marshawn Flips Red.
Hello, in closing. Yeah, I just got sound back all of a sudden. I couldn't hear you guys. But in closing, I wanted to say I would like to hold some type of space of harm and wrongdoings by immigrants, migrants, and the like. What y'all think about that? I think that would be more convincing. Thank you.
I think it's a fantastic idea. Basically, that's what we're doing now. We're holding all that information to the light. So you want to be more specific on the harms that they're actually doing. Some of the information from the label boards and things like that. Am I correct?
Correct, and personal testimonies.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea. Much love to you for bringing that up. Rose City, go ahead, family.
What's good, fam? How y'all doing? Can you hear me good?
I'm blessed and I can hear you clear as day, family. Go ahead.
Hold on, Ro, my brother Ro. First off, let me tell you, Sam, the damn roasting you did of that tether in the last space is classic. I want everybody to go over to the YouTube channel and check that out. Family, I don't know if you was in the live chat, but I ain't never seen so many 100s when you gave the story about your aunt, your mama, certified business. And I know this brother. I met this brother, y'all. Certified. Go ahead, family.
Sound good. I wasn't really trying to, get no likes or nothing. I was just preaching to y'all because, y'all family to me, you dig? So, I just meant to I forgot to tell y'all, man, I just got the notification too that Alpha was on. You dig? I just got the notification. But anyway, y'all know I told you I went on my little vacation last week and I did my own deportation. I deported my ass out of their goddamn countries. I went and had me a good time. Got a little tan. I'm a little brown now, Alpha. I'm damn near your color now. You remember how I look? Shit, I'm damn near your color now. I had a good time, man. Came back, brought my ass to work. So that's what tellers need to understand. We can't be deported unless we deporting ourselves from your goddamn country. You can't be deported. We in our homeland. We ain't going nowhere. They can try to deport us, but like Tariq said, it's gonna cause some real bad issues. If they do, they deported. I don't give a damn if I show up at your house. Let them know. Hey man, what you need? They come in, show them your ID, show them your birth certificate. Y'all can go get the hell on out of here. Because we here. We ain't got nowhere to go. And we ain't trying to go nowhere. To be honest, I mean, personally, if it's up to me, and now somebody put this in a Facebook chat that I was in, and they was asking, can wonder why we can't get along with the other diaspora. And I was like, shit, we gave them 60 years program. And my bad out for cussing. Let me tone that down. But we gave them 60 years, you know, to get on board and co-sign and rock with us and have our backs. We ain't asking y'all to leave. We just asking y'all to have our backs. We can take the lead. We always take the lead. That's the thing about us. We the point guards. Y'all just the back man, you dig? Y'all come in, we get you the rock and you move it. We get you the rock, you move it. If you can't move the rock, sit down, get on the bench. Don't come around it no more. We'll pick you up when we need you. And that's the thing about us, we understand this part. When you're in a whole nother country and you're coming over telling us that we need to do this your way or that way. If you can't show us that in physical now time, I guess my bad, I'm having a damn lack of words right now. But if you can't physically show us that, then why would you tell us that? You know what I'm saying? We've been showing y'all for the last 100-something years how to do this thing. And now you're over here trying to rock with us and try to do us and be us. Nah, brother, it ain't gonna work. Cause right now, you had enough time to show us that you was down. You had enough time to show us that you wanted to lead, follow us and help us and get with this. Hey, now it's over with. Y'all made it that way. And where I'm from, shit, bro, we give you a couple of chances, and after that second or third chance, your ass is out the door, bro. We ain't got time for you no more, because you holding up progress. And we gave y'all 60 years, man. That's like getting a plumber and telling them, hey, man, I need you to fix this toilet. And it take him 60 years to figure out that the drain stopped up on the damn toilet, and all he needs is a plunger. And y'all ain't figured that out yet. That's why we don't fool with y'all like that no more. Because we gave y'all the opportunities, and all y'all doing is consistently. Man, we ain't got time for that no more. Y'all got these politicians in there. We're trying to get their ass up out. Y'all always ask how we gonna do it. It start with delineation. Then after delineation, it starts getting these sorry ass politicians that's cosplaying us out. And then after that, then we start putting our people like Marcel in. Start putting our people like Church in. You dig what I'm saying? Cause Church going in there. You don't know it yet. But start putting our people in there, you dig? We gonna put our people in places that we know gonna be impactful for us, like Jason Black does with these young kids, and he giving them all these opportunities in this game. And he like, hey man, if you show me that you with it, I put you in the right direction. So as long as we got folks like that doing the things and showing the love to the community, man, we ain't gonna never go wrong. The only problem is, tell us don't come asking us that, because we not gonna tell you the game plan, baby. That's the whole problem. You can't be us. You'll never be us. You can't be us. You will never rock like us. You dig what I'm saying? We do this thing. We've been doing this since babies, man. It's birthright with us. You dig? We birth leaders. That's how we are. We might not show it sometime, but yeah, we like to have fun. We clown, we joke, we get our game on. Bam, we right back on the game. We on top of our IG. And the bad part about me, I don't even know I'm a leader until I start realizing people come around asking questions to me. And I'm like, dude, I've been here about the same amount of time you do. Why the hell I'm supposed to know all this? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it falls natural to us. If you're a born leader, you're a born leader. Y'all not. Y'all born fleers. That's all I can say about that. You did. And the funny, oh, Alpha, I saw that video. Man, I was cracking up. And I saw that, I think I saw it before you posted it. But them, hey, I was on a cruise ship and I saw it when I was in, I think I was in Honduras. And I saw it. And it had them tellers in the middle of the damn ocean on them damn trash bags, them black trash bags that had some air in them. I'm on the cruise ship with binoculars looking out. There's niggas out here, son. Hey, man, I'm out there, y'all. I appreciate you letting me up, fellas. Y'all be good, all right?
Much love to Roll, man, for that. Hey, look, sometimes, looking out and being in those situations. And I'm glad that you were very clear about your vacation and how you made sure to self-deport, because a lot of these folks come here on vacation and they stay indefinitely. So yeah, that's one thing. But also being on vacation and seeing all these fleers on, you know, a trash bag full of cat hair or something like that, that right there, that's always hilarious, because I just seen a video the other day with people being pushed out. I think it was France. It was one of those European countries to where all these, maybe about 400 to 1,000 Africans were trying to run into. They put them back on that goddamn inner tube and they sent them back out into the water, family. So like when you said that, it had me in tears right now, because I just got taken back to that specific situation. My brother Alpha, go ahead, family.
Somebody told me that tethers was a joke and their inner tubes can't float. I'm just saying that's word on the curve, family. I'm just hearing that from the people. You dig? But if you look at it, isn't that very indicative of what's going on right now? Ain't it? I mean, they sinking, crashing out. You can call it whatever you want to call it. All I'm saying is your ass is falling flat of everything you trying to do. Okay, whether that's going down in the ocean or going in that white van and going back to Uganda or Rwanda, wherever the hell you came from. It's just letting you know, man, the village is calling. The village is calling. The village want to know why Mr. Matutu, he left and he never came back home. You know what I'm saying? He only left those people with the splinters from the bamboo stick that hit him in the back of the forehead. And he left them folks with about a half a bowl of jollof rice, family. What they got? Deportation, send their ass back home. And that's just what it is. Don't be mad at foundational Black Americans for laughing, because you are providing the comedy. Fam, there ain't nothing more funny than watching these deportation videos. Y'all know Black Alpha Network, I got about 10 of them every broadcast. But if you're ever feeling down, you know what I'm saying, you're having a rough day, things ain't really working, just go ahead, man, tap on into the Black Alpha Network, tap into Certified Black Society, and join all of the great brothers and sisters and the joy that we have from watching these folks get snatched up. I'm talking about all of them. So remember the videos that they make about us when they be talking about Black folks is wrong and Black folks are bad. Remember that every time you see Julio getting slammed on the ground, Julio getting thrown in the van, or big grown ass Julio crying like a 3-year-old. Just enjoy it, fam. This is what deportation videos are for. They're for our enjoyment. All right, because a lot of these people was getting enjoyment when Breonna Taylor was unalived, or Sandra Bland, or Corinne Gaines. And I'm just talking about the females, though. I got to get into the kids, Jordan Davis, Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, where we want to go. You want to talk elders? Let's go up here to Carolina in the church where the assailant ended up getting Burger King. Fam, I didn't see nobody having any emotion for you. So you don't need to have any emotion for them. We ain't playing Connect Four. We ain't playing dominoes. We ain't playing Uno, family. We out here playing chess. And if you ain't a chess player, then you need to get out the way of the real ones, because we out here making advancements. And you start by identifying who the hell you are, owning who the hell you are, and then acting like it. Tired of seeing brothers and sisters win, but they not acting like winners, then you just wasting time. If you out here winning and you really putting on for your town and your city and your family, your heritage, your family tree, then you need to go ahead and let the whole damn world know. You know the problem from back in the day and today? Back in the old days when Black Americans created something, they didn't put that Black American flag right by it. So everybody else came in and said, well, hell, if they not going to plant their flag, let me plant mine. This is why they was running around here talking about 50-50 hip hop, talking about rock and roll, talking about gospel, talking about the civil rights era, talking about slavery and who built this country. They wanted to put Mr. Julio Romero Estrada Benavidez flag right by slavery. Oh, we can't have that. No, 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 no. They want to put Mr. Jollof Fufu Bushmeat's flag right by the foundational Black American Renaissance. Oh, hell no, we can't have that. So when you look at it, family, all we doing is reclaiming with a renaissance, and we getting reparations, fam. I want you to think about that right there, triple R. And if you ain't about that, then you really ain't doing nothing. And if you really ain't about that, then you can't come around us. You can get mad all you want to. You can do name banging all you like. I don't give a damn. Have fun, but sit your ass down, because the real ones are standing up. Like I told my good brother Church in a private conversation me and him had, I told him, We going out like winners. Now I'm talking about the whole lineage, and don't nobody remember the janitor, y'all. Okay, you're a winner. I'm a winner. We all winners. The janitor ain't gonna be remembered. And a lot of folks out here, they're really just janitors and think that they the champion. Big goddamn difference. You may be the champion of cleaning that damn toilet bowl. You may be the damn champion of sweeping that floor, but you ain't the champion of delineation, regulation, reparations. That be us, certifieds. Let's proceed though. Go ahead, Ro.
Yeah, I just wanted to get something real quick in, then I'm gonna bounce right back out. Um, the other thing about deportation and delineation, I said this last time, and I think it might be it might be something that we might need to pay attention to, and I know the tellers need to. When you show praise to your family and your lineage and your ancestors on the land that they created for you, on the land that they bled for, and on the land that they showed you love on, um, you notice how, especially when you praise them, notice how everything just changes and it just turns into like different type of atmosphere, and everything just becomes so easy and comfortable and relaxing. Just like when I was on my cruise, it's like everything just becomes like a relief, almost a relief valve. And then you kind of get this the you get the blinders like a horse, and you just see straight. You only see the goal, and that's it. Anything else coming around, you don't see that shit. Especially if your mind is focused on that goal. See, the tellers don't understand that. The only thing they focus on is getting ass over here, dressing like us, acting like us, talking like us, or attempting to, because they do that very, not all of them, but majority of them do it pretty well. But the thing is, once we start finding out and start picking and choosing and seeing and picking at their ass and finding out who they are, hey man, we can pull that tether out that's real quick. It's just like a bad tooth. We know where it's at. You know where it's at. You don't tell us where it is, but I bet we can find them, and we'll find it on you real quick.
Watch,
Uh,
watch your language, family. We got
oh,
we got
okay,
to
yeah,
watch
my
it.
bad, my bad. But natural is a natural born dentist. She finds that bad tooth in your mouth. Every time you open that something, she finds it, and she taps it right there on the side. Damn, there it is. I knew I was gonna get it. I knew I was gonna get it. That's what she's saying every time she talks to him, and I see it. See, the thing about us, we know these things, and we once we get our focus and we stay focused, y'all can't come in and do what y'all want to do and say what y'all want to say and portray us and try to be like us, because you can't do it, man. And that's the thing about it. The more you try, the harder you try, the easier it is for us to find it and the easier for us to see it. And I noticed something else, and I think all of y'all noticed this too. Um, since Hillary lost, I want to say Hillary, and I think Alpha can back me up, and Church probably can too on this. Since Hillary lost, and especially since Kamala lost, they've been trying to wipe the internet of all these people's backgrounds. And I don't know if y'all noticed that, because when Hillary lost, we was pulling up all that stuff she said about Margaret Sanger and all those old super predator things that she was saying. It was super hard to find that. Then when Kamala ran the first time, we started pulling up all her stuff. Now the second run when she took over for Biden, it was hard to find that stuff. You had to get a whole backhoe to find that stuff. You know what I'm saying? When Biden ran, they tried to clean up his stuff and hide it and not show it. Now you look at what's the little girl out here in Dallas with the wigs? Um Crockett, Crockpot. Okay, look at her background. You can't find nothing on her. Nothing. All you can find is from high school to now. You can't find from high school back. You see what I'm saying? They doing all of this with all these new politicians. If you look at it, what's the boy Westmore? They only show you so much about Westmore. You see what I'm saying? All these other politicians that's running, you don't know their background no more because they know we finding it. They know we're detectives. And the bad part is we're so good that they can hide it all they want. We still got other people that'll get it. So they don't see this. And if you a teller, man, just say you're a teller. If you're not from our lineage, just say it. We're not gonna hold that against you. We don't. That's the problem. They think because they'll do it to us that we're gonna do it to them, just like the Saltines do. The Saltines think the reason that they can't give us reparations is because we'll go back and do them like they did us. Nah, man, we don't give a damn about what y'all doing. Give us our bread, let us go do what we gonna do. Just stay away from us. Leave us alone. If we feel like we need to trade and do some stuff with you, we'll do that. But don't come over here bothering us. Just give us our bread, leave us alone like you did the Indians. Guarantee you we won't turn out like them Indians. I guarantee you we won't. That's the difference between us and the Tethers and all these other people. We make the most out of nothing. So when you give us something, better watch out. That's all I can say. Hey man, y'all be easy. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Ro for that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, to his point, yeah, they're over here scrubbing the internet. I know that for certain. And one of the things that I was able to just basically pick up on during this time, Kamala Harris, when she started running again in 2024, when she took the place and overserted Joe Biden to have that position. When they did that, I started going back over or start pulling up the different articles that they used to have on her in California. As a California native, I know exactly what all those articles used to say, right? A lot of those articles used to talk about her, like when she became the first AG, she became the first Asian AG. They wasn't saying she was a black and Asian AG, but now if you go back and look at that same article, it says black and Asian AG. They're going back, not only scrubbing the internet, but they're going back and they're making all the things that, was very distinctive, they're making them vague. And that's what's going on right now. And that was another situation where I was just really just looking at piece by piece. So I appreciate you for bringing that up, because that is a very, very telling situation when they start going back in time and scrubbing the internet, right? And I even took some of those articles and I took it to Wayback Machine, right? And the Wayback Machine, usually what happens is these websites, they get, archived at a certain time throughout the year, right? So if anybody ever want to go back and look at those archives, you'll have that information there for you. Even the Wayback Machine didn't have the articles as they were once before. I had to go to some of my prior broadcasts where I showed those articles, and I had to clip those articles in order to show what she was really saying, what she was really doing, and how she weaponized her whole damn position against foundational Black Americans. So I'm with you 100-fold, Ro, when you say that's 100% correct. Go ahead. I see you put your hand back up. I know you want to touch on that.
Oh no, I guess it's doing me like it did now because I didn't have nothing else to say, man, because I saw all of that and I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention because they might try to start doing that with these tethers the same way, when they start trying to run for office, they won't have no background. And all we need to do, from this point on, I'm gonna start screenshotting stuff and just putting it to the side and holding on to it because that's the only way we're gonna be. Because it seems like they want to rewrite everything. So hey, I just take pictures.
And shout out to you, family. And that is another great point that we should all be actually doing as foundational Black Americans. Whenever you see an article, and this is what they end up doing too. Whenever you see an article that pertains to something you want to speak on, don't just take a screenshot, download it if you can. If you see a video that speaks about situations that you want to speak to, don't just screenshot it, download it if you can. And the reason why is because of the fact there has been several times that I've sent myself articles in order to do broadcasts on those articles. And then when I go back, all of a sudden, those articles are behind paywalls. And they do that for a reason. They wait until they see how many people are sharing those articles, until they see how many people are talking about those articles. And then when they see these type of people doing that, they say, you know what, we're going to make sure that if you're going to use this article, you're going to pay for it. So they put it behind the paywall. If you have these issues, like I said, if you come across these situations, make sure that if you can, download those situations, download the article, download the video, because I promise you 9 times out of the 10, if it is not put behind a paywall, they're going to revise whatever article it is to change what the article originally said, or they're going to put that article in a place where you're not going to be able to touch it. It's the same thing that they do with our history when it comes down to the books that are speaking most about us being indigenous to this land, as well as having people brought in. Don't get it confused. We're not just indigenous. There were people brought here as well. But for the most part, there are books and articles and things like that that speaks about us being indigenous to this land before any European, anybody else touched this land. There was people here with our hue that basically now today we call foundational Black Americans. They put books like that behind a paywall, and they charge over $800 for books that speak about ancient America. So be very, very understanding when I say this. Whatever you do, when you see something that pertains to us that you want to speak on, first try to download it. If you cannot download it, then take screenshots of the entirety of what's going on, or screen recordings of the entirety of what the video is saying, if you can do so. Because if not, what it looks like is that we're just saying, hey, it just disappeared. So shout out to Ro for bringing that up. QT, on duty. It's on you, family.
Thank you. I'll be quick. I wanted to touch, let me bless the room. Peace, power, blessings, days of heaven on earth, and lineage-based cash reparations to my Black American Negro freedmen family only. I wanted to touch on Ro, what he said. It's just very strange. And he's right. They are scrubbing the internet. And I do take screenshots and stuff. And I have a file of imposters that I put it under immigrant imposters. But they are scrubbing the internet so hard. It's just strange that, you know, there's no frenemies of Jasmine Crookedwig, that no one is telling or saying anything about her lineage or anything bad about her. Where are the people? You know, she has no friends. Nobody is telling. No whistleblowers are coming out. You know, tell all about Ilhan Omar. I mean, we're having to find that stuff out. You know, because of people doing records and you know, like investigators and journalists. But I'm sure there are frenemies, because back in the day, frenemies told everything. And I really want to say that I cannot understand how any of these politicians, these traitors, these race traitors, are able to speak in public. How are they going to public functions, going to, you know, high schools, middle schools, going to college campuses and giving a speech? I don't understand why there are no hecklers, nobody with a bullhorn drowning these people out, exposing them, telling their business. Yeah, that what's the lady's name over there in California? The one the one that's Cuban.
Maxine Waters.
No,
Okay.
the bright skinned. What's the one that what's her name? I can't believe I can't remember her name off the top of my head. The one that they said went over to Cuba. She's a communist, and she's the one that wrote the checks out for the immigrants. I'm not.
Oh, you're talking about Karen Boss.
Yes, that's it. I mean, you know, she shouldn't be able to go in public. You know, they caught her one time. A reporter caught her like in a corner, and she couldn't get out. The door didn't open in time, so he was you know, dragging her and stuff in public, and she wouldn't say. I forgot what it was. Something about the money or the homeless or something. Not, you know, she's got a big investigation going on about misappropriation of funds. She was supposed to do something for the homeless or something, and all of a sudden, is it $200,000 or $2 million is missing allegedly? So, but these people should not even be able to go in public. James Clyburn, how is it he could go anywhere? Anywhere. And I always keep saying, how does he go to the barbershop and there's not somebody standing out there confronting him. They ran Agent Al Sharpton off when he came trying to tell people, to be peaceful and don't get, rowdy, bowdy. And they told him to, get the hell on. So that's what we need to do. People need to get a bullhorn, and every time they see them out dining with their rich friends and clients or whatever, how is Nancy Pelosi or any of these people able to get a word out in public ever again? Thank you.
Real quick, my sister, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna toss it to my brother Black Alpha, because I know he's gonna want to piggyback off of it, because he went through an experience that showed exactly why these people are able to do such things. You ask, how are these people able to speak in public? You have to understand where these people speak is usually controlled opposition. When they speak in situations where real people run up on them. Like when Sheila Jackson Lee came over to TSU, she didn't been there several times over. And every time that she been there, I was there to address her one way or another. The first time that she actually was there that I was able to address her, there was security all over the place. This is when she was running for mayor versus Whitmore, right? And neither one of them was actually speaking about things that benefited foundational Black Americans. They took questions for everyone else, but they didn't let certain people such as myself give questions. So I had to stand up in the audience and yell out those questions. Which one of you are going to benefit the Black community? Which one of you is going to fund the Black community? When I started saying that, the moderator, the CNN moderator, shut the whole situation down. It was either CNN or CBS. Either way, they shut the whole situation down, talking about, no, we're not going to do this, after they allowed some sort of their plant, right, in there to do the same thing. Someone else stood up, but they were talking about illegals. They was talking about things that didn't benefit the Black community. But the second that a foundational Black American stood up to talk about our interests, all of a sudden they want to shut everything down. They want to make sure nobody else can talk. The second time she came around, they didn't even know that I was going to be there. It just so happened that one of the people who actually put on the event was one of my professors. And she told the whole class, hey, we're going to be having this event. Sheila Jackson Lee is going to be there. And all I needed to hear was Sheila Jackson Lee. And so I ended up popping up at that event, and it would just so happen to be in the library. So they didn't have much security as they did before, but that's where they had all the different Democratic shills and Democratic representatives like Sheila Jackson Lee, like Kathleen Clark, or the woman who took over as the House Whip, Senator Boris, the representative of Missouri City, I'm forgetting his name, Ron Reynolds, that's his name. All these situations, all these people was there because they thought they shut down the amount of people that they were going to have there. And they found out real quickly that, people such as myself will find a way, and the Most High will make sure that we get that information to know what's going on. And when you think about it like this, our brother Black Alpha, our brother Greg Marcel Dixon, and a lot of our other brothers and sisters was out there in South Carolina over King's birthday situation, right? King Day.
I remember that. Yes. It's
right?
just not
And
enough,
so,
but I appreciate what you guys have done. I just wish we all could do it.
Yeah, and but my point is this, my sister. They was removing people before our brother Alpha even got there. They was removing people out of the church when they was asking and standing up on business when Obama thought he was going to get up in there talking all this nonsense. When our brother Black Alpha and our brother Greg Marcel Dixon and our other brothers and sisters that was out there standing 10 toes on business, asking about reparations, they had them removed. When we're the only people that really should be have any credibility for being there. But they had the Palestinians over there with the tables and things like that, and they were protecting their right to free speech and things like that. But when it came to our brother Black Alpha and our brother Greg Marcel Dixon and our other brothers and sisters that was out there standing 10 toes, they made them leave. So when you ask
I
questions
remember
like,
that.
why are these people allowed to speak in public? Most of these people don't speak in public. They speak in controlled areas. And when those areas are no longer controlled, then they start losing their mind. My brother Alpha, you want to touch on that?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody once again. You know what I'm saying? Good points. I like what you said, my good sister, how you got to see these people and you got to stand on your own political beliefs, your own lineage, forefront, wherever you see these democratic people at. And if you look, that's one of the things that have quite frankly changed the political atmosphere that we're in now, is because they know brothers and sisters with these damn cell phones can just pull out a cell phone, turn it around, hit record, and get these people on the record. So I want y'all to see how we pimping modern technology. Don't let people tell you that we slacking out here in these streets as certifieds. We taking advantage of everything. We are seeing these people and saying, hey, so what's your position on reparations? Because I'm going to have you on this cell phone right here. And I know in about a year, you're going to get on stage during a debate and get asked the same question. Let's see if it lines up precisely. Oh, it don't. Or, oh, you're not going to do anything just for black people. No. Family, did Kamala ever recover from that? Kamala Harris's career is ruined right now. And it's really because of that soundbite. And it was brothers and sisters who kept that viral. That never stopped being viral. Family, that was viral when she first said it before that election. And it's still viral today. It has to live in infamy forever with Kamala Harris. Somebody was bringing up earlier how you seen Joe Biden say y'all gonna have to work with the Latinos. Remember that one? Y'all gonna have to work with Latinos. That went viral. Okay, what about if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? That went viral. Everything. And that's not just to mention what we've been getting on record as just brothers and sisters who are out there, outside, boots on the ground. The NAACP, if you really want to go there, they really haven't been able to recover since me and my brother Marcel, as well as my brother Duddy and a bunch of other riders, really expose them. You don't really see that same vibe from the NAACP. As a matter of fact, I seen Roland Martin going in on the NAACP. Why is he going in on the NAACP? Is because they weak, they shattered, and he's trying to copy us because we're the ones who led that. So it's all about us being the leaders and everyone else following behind. All right. If you ever want to know why ain't nobody behind you, family, because you can't see them no more because we done lapped them. That's how far we are moving. And so you got to consistently let these people know who is what we on, what we doing. And when you put all that together, mix it all up, and you put some certified on it, then guarantee you win. And by the way, let me tell you like this, and I'm gonna make this clear as me, Black Alpha certified champ. If somebody's talking to me and I ain't responding, that means I'm not listening. And if I'm not listening, that means that you a loser. And losers don't get paid no attention. They don't get my time. And that's for the word to the wise. Okay, Shady, go ahead, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing up. So I'll let everybody enjoy their night. But Shady, it's on you.
I just want to thank you for the great space. I always enjoy it, and I always learn a lot.
What else is
I
on your mind?
appreciate all of you.
Okay, why do you appreciate us?
Well, I live in New York. I live in Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for a while, and my people are from like Maryland, Alabama.
No, I got you. I'm saying,
Um,
I feel you, but I mean, I didn't ask you where your people was from. I said, why do you appreciate us?
I just truly always feel so welcomed, even though I don't always speak up. I just feel like I'm a part of a bigger and more important part of the world when I listen to you. And when I say that I learn a lot, I truly do mean that.
Okay, wait a minute. That still kind of didn't answer my question, but however, you say you feel welcomed by who? The blacks?
Well, I'm FBA, so
No, you're
I
not.
always
No, you're not.
We're
I'm
not about
sorry.
to do that because I done already ravished through your entire page. So we're not about to do that, Shady. You got the right name and the right place.
You
My
no
name,
no no,
every
ma'am. You are not FBA. You are not FBA. You are FBI, a flea bitten immigrant. Okay. And you might even be a flea bitten male, but you's not a foundational Black American. Okay. You need to go ahead and work on your trolling skills. You need to go ahead and get out the repair kit and tighten that up. You know what I'm saying? You need to call all of your friends and tell them not to do what you're doing because you embarrassing yourself. Let me tell you something. In the land of 5 billion trolls, tethers, crash outs, you are the worst one I've ever come across. I mean, bad. I mean, terrible right now. Let me tell you something. I would believe Joe Biden is not 75 million years old before I believe you're an FBA. Okay. I would believe that Kamala Harris actually, let me leave that one alone. Anyway, you're
She
not
following
FBA.
7 of y'all too, but she ain't no FBA, and they always coming with the "it's too late for this nonsense." Shady for real.
Shady, we're going to have to go ahead and send you packing because on a regular day, I would roast you, you know what I'm saying, and embarrass you and make you delete your account. But I done did that enough today. So we're going to go ahead and get you on out the way
Say it
right
ain't
now.
so, Shady.
Mm,
Please say it ain't so.
Shady is, you know what I'm saying? Shady is gone now. So
Shady is gone. It's too.
family, listen, I want everybody to notice this, right? I want you, well, here's what I want in that little 2 seconds of troll babble, terrible troll babble, terrible, okay? And that little 2 seconds right there, family, did y'all catch the whole I feel welcomed around you? And I appreciate you. Family, is that not some sinners? Did Remick not say that? This damn near start kicking her legs and going into a whole dance. Okay, she went full male vampire, whatever that is. Okay, that might be goat milk vampire. I don't know what that is, fam, but it's a damn vampire. All right, and that's all. Can I come on in the house? Can I be the friends? No, you cannot. No, you can. You ain't FBA neither. All right, you're nothing. What you are is a loser who did not get none of that off on foundationals, and you getting clowned on this beautiful night tonight. All right. So, family, I want you to remember everybody's going to come to you with a smile. It's always going to start with a smile. It won't start with a frown because they know frowns is going to get them checked. So they got to hit a U-turn. Nobody's dumb enough to come at foundational Black Americans directly. All right. No one is crazy enough to come at Black Americans, freedmen, the lineage. I don't give a damn. Nobody is going to come at us directly. So they've mastered the art of trying to come through the back window. Understand that, family. One thing these people know is how to avoid direct confrontation with Black Americans. That's one of the main components of supremacy that get overlooked. Everyone always focuses on the typical ones, the ones on the surface. Okay. When you go to the roots and you peel back the layer, these people have mastered the art of subterfuge and deception, manipulation, and how to have backdoor, back avenue confrontations with us opposed to face, because everybody knows what face to face confrontation ends up. So I'm going to put it that way. So y'all just know one thing for certain. When they come around here and they start trying to use that we friends rhetoric, I want all of y'all's radars to go up. If you ain't got the tether alert available, you know what I'm saying? Then all you got to do is just call out hairlines, call out bush meat. They gonna let you know where they from. The accent gonna just start popping out their mouth, okay? So understand that, brothers and sisters. One thing about us as a lineage, before we even got to this point, we all know what a outsider looks like. Remember, y'all, they always want to talk about foundational Black Americans being xenophobic and all these things. No, what foundational Black Americans are a lineage that don't trust y'all much. Okay, that's what it is. Because everybody who's ever came around us always came with some type of hatred, spite, some type of jealousy, envy, undercutting, or just to flat out harm us. So the world is in no moral or ethical position to ever critique or lecture Black Americans about who we allow and don't allow into this damn circle. The world is in no place to say that. I would say they're all disqualified from making that statement about Black Americans. As a foundational Black American, you got the right to do and say whatever the hell you please, whether they like it or not. Understand, Everything that you've ever done as a Black American, people resisted it. How many folks were for Black Americans getting out of slavery? They didn't want us to do that. They didn't want you to have civil rights. They don't want you to have reparations right now. Hell, they don't even want you in their cities and their towns. So don't run around here thinking resistance is something new. Don't run around here thinking that these people are really deeply on your side if you can just convince them in a conversation. Ain't no conversation. Because what goes on with foundational Black Americans, the whole world knows it, fam. Somebody doesn't come here from Asia. Someone here comes here from Africa. Someone comes here from Jamaica. Someone comes here from Cuba, and they don't speak the same language, ain't got the same religion, but they all know how to say nigger to us. They're all on the same page and they're all anti. So if they on the same page of hatred, they on the same page of being foundational Black American haters, then we gonna be on the page of foundational Black Americans don't give a and we're going to delineate, separate, and you won't get $1 of our reparations. Easy. Now, with that said, my brothers and sisters, we about to close this thing up the right way. Shout out to all the speakers. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all continue to do your thing. Just know, man, when you rocking over here with me, you rocking with the realest, and it's nothing but love for the lineage. Ain't got no time for no haters. We only got time for foundational Black Americans who are really trying to advance this thing. So y'all stay on y'all square. Throw them certified salutes up when you see me. And let's just let everybody know, man, it gets no better than us. And as far as Black Alpha told everybody, I'm the mega star. Yeah. So keep on hating, keep on worrying about me, and I ain't worried about you. Understand that. Don't be mad. I'm used to people being jealous. Be jealous of me. I would too, the fact that I done came and took the game over. Keep the jealousy flowing, man, because I'm a foundational Black American. I'm all the way certified and I'm gifted. Get mad at it. Brother Church, bring us home, family. Certified.
I'm gonna be honest with you, family. It's it's one of those situations where everything you said is just manifested here. Everything that we've been speaking about has manifested here. Everything that we was trying to show you has manifested here. Music, I hope you've been taking notes, because literally one of the things that our brother just had to do was just weed out the whole wheat from the hair, so you have to understand, not just you, but every one of you out there listening to us at the sound of my voice. Foundational Black Americans, we are not just allowing any old person to come in and start speaking nowadays. It is going to be paperwork check, paperwork check, paperwork check. And once the paperwork is checked out, okay, cool. What do you have to say? If you don't check out in the paperwork check, then I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get heckled and you're going to get put under a microscope, because the fact of the matter is they've used people who look like us all throughout the history of our movements. No matter what movement you're talking about, civil rights, getting dang the black codes gone there, no matter what the situation is, there's always somebody with the hue of us that is being used to infiltrate us. We are a new breed of people. We are not the same people as we used to be. We are a people who understands how they use not just people who look like us, but people who don't, and people who want to look like us. We are not going to allow anybody to come in and change the whole dynamic of what we've established here. We've worked hard to get this train on the track. Not just put the train on the track, making sure that that train is gassed up. Not just making sure that train is gassed up, full of coals, but making sure it's heading down the track and breaking through every brick wall that they put in front of us. And one of the most historical brick walls that they put in front of us is people who look just like us that don't have our lineage. So when it comes down to making sure that foundational Black Americans are not just protected, but our rhetoric is protected, and that people who was just fighting against the rhetoric just can't come in and then use our rhetoric to make us feel like, oh, they're a part of us. Yeah, we're very much so keeping our eyes on the prize. We're very much so keeping our eyes on every situation and making sure that there's no cracks that any of these slimy, slithery sons of my guns can slip through. This is what having power looks like. You don't see any other group just allowing anybody in there or to anybody to come in that looks like them to sit there and speak on what they need, their interests, or anything else. You look at Asians, they don't sit there and allow different Asian groups, Koreans, Japanese, whatever the situation is. If you're not Japanese, a Korean can't speak on Japanese issues. If you're not Korean, a Japanese can't speak on Korean issues. And we're doing the same thing. And we're proud to do it because, like all of us have said here at some point in time, we all stand on the shoulder of giants. We pick up batons over here. We don't just drop the baton, but we are also very careful as who we hand that baton over to. We got to move forward. You know, like I said, there are questions that was posed that needed to be answered. Ben, you send me a very derogatory DM right now. You can send an invite to come back up and we can have a conversation. If not, don't send me no more DMs. Now, let's move forward, family. Chris, go ahead, family. Chris the Rebel, are you there?
Oh, can you hear me? It was double mute. My bad.
Yeah, I can hear you now, family. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just sitting here for Mississippi State pull it out, but dang, y'all done broke that man there like a fraction. I was like, Lord have mercy, this is crazy. But I would like to say that Black Americans, we can never be deported. I'm not sure why there even is Black Americans that even think they could be deported. I don't understand. Because I would think about it like this, right? If we could be deported, wouldn't you think they would have been did that if Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was being as divisive as they say they were being in the 60s, right? Don't you think they would have been got us up out of here by that time? So I don't understand that. So I think the main problem is that they seem to not have a clear understanding of history. But then I start really thinking that that's not true, right? Because many of the times they come into space, they'll start telling us about our civil rights icons, our Jim Crow, or different things like that. So then they'll turn around later and claim, oh, ignorance. Like, I didn't know it was like that. They taught us the wrong different stuff. And when I came over here, I got a video of Black Americans and boys in the hood. And Doughboy was telling them, turn over and all of that. That's what I seen. But you telling us about how slavery wasn't that bad and this, that, and the third. And so, no, we're not going for that. At the end of the day, we can't be deported. The same way how they'll say reparations for lineage-based reparations is like not their struggle because it wasn't their ancestors. They weren't here, this shit like that. Well, immigration isn't my problem because I've never had to be in the immigration database. I never had to lie or, do some extra things for a green card or a visa. None of my ancestors have. So that's not something that I know anything about. So I can't sympathize with you. It's the same things. And then the last final thing before I land my plane is that simply every single almost colored race can claim to be white tea on the census. I don't know why they think that we don't know that. I don't know why they think that we don't know that the Asian can claim white tea, that the Arab can claim white tea, that the Latino can claim white tea, that y'all do this on the regular. Then you turn around and claim the minority stuff. You think that we don't know history. See, that's part of the Pan-African problem that I don't like, is the fact that many people believe that we don't know this history because Pan-Africans go around telling people, Black Americans, they just want to play basketball and rap and wear gold chains and shit, that we don't actually pay attention to this history. Many of the times, we know more about your history in your homeland than you know about the history in your homeland. Like, for example, a Nigerian come on here and tell us about how they speak Igbo and how they speak this and how they speak that. But the national language in most of their countries in Africa is English. So how the fuck are you going to tell me about, excuse my language, Alpha, I'm sorry. But how are you going to tell me about something when the national language in Nigeria is English? So literally in your homeland, they have a cosplaying factory, a factory of mops that cosplay because they tell you speak English, dress like Black Americans, look like Black Americans, then go over there and cosplay as Black Americans. It seems like it's some salt type stuff. Tether salts, like the movie with Angela Jolie. Tether salts that, infiltrate in and act like they Black Americans, then do things to undermine us. That's what it seems like it is. I'm going to have to land there before I, go crazy. But I see that's what's going on, for real. And they think we don't know. We know, bruh. We know. And the last thing I want to say is, you know, I follow Alpha and I'm a big fan of all of y'all church. And my lineage goes all the way back to like 1785. And I just want to let y'all know that I follow all of you and that all of you are so cool and kings and queens and everything like that. And, you know, if we're from here, we don't have to say that. Just know that, sir. We don't have to say that if we're from here. Everybody knows the accents. And actually, you probably seem like you are from here because you got that you and tool that y'all have in Maryland. So you don't have to put extra on it. We know. Trust me, we know. So I'll land there.
Shout out to Chris. I feel you 100-fold. He said, you know, I'm a fan. I like that callback. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of Black Alpha. I'm a fan of all of yours. And that's absolutely what it is, though. Hold on, music. I'm going to need you to go on mute for a second. That's exactly what it is, though. Because here's the issue. You know, whether you know it or not, we can actually look and see who's following you and who you're following. You know what I mean? And so if you are a big fan, it would show. That's one. And two, I'm saying it like this. As Black Americans, we already know each other. We know who we are. We know the talking points of other people and things like that. So when it comes down to protecting ourselves, yeah, you damn right. We're going to be looking at everything with a fine-tooth comb because people have studied us. People have studied our mannerisms. People have studied things that we do just with each other, just by chopping it up. This is like Sunday dinner for us. And there's a lot of people trying to get into the Sunday dinner that we already excluded from the barbecue in itself, from the cookout in itself. In the very same way, I just got the little DM from people. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on that not everybody is really trying to break down. We're going to break down everything. And we're going to make sure that our spaces is safe. My brother Alpha, my sister Natural, if y'all want to touch on that. Otherwise, we can go to the next hand.
No, I was going to because I seen Babyface had his hand up for a little minute. I was going to let him go next.
All right, Babyface, it's on you, family.
Hi, everybody. So I'm African.
Speak up. Speak up. Don't come in here whispering. Speak up.
Sorry. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Go ahead, family.
Yeah. So I'm African. Currently staying in Africa as well. So I just wanted to understand a couple of things. Number one, there are some things that I agree with. I mean, things that you guys have said I agree with. And there are some things that I need clarity on.
Okay, hold on, everybody. I got this one. Alpha got this. Y'all go ahead now. Go ahead, Babyface. I got this one, y'all.
Wait, before you got this, I want you to know I was just about to drop them because I was about to say, don't nobody need no extra clarification. We just clarified it. But my brother, please get this man, please.
Go ahead, Babyface. Continue. You said some things that you need some clarification on. Go ahead.
If this is going to be like a combative,
stop whispering because it is too late. We need to hear you.
Yeah. If this is good, sorry, it's night. So if this is going to be combative,
my brother, I'm gonna need you to talk like you got a lion chasing you rather than actually sleeping in the forest. Come on, come with it.
Okay. That was funny. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead. Get to the point. Come on.
Yeah, but if this is combative, I don't know if I want to engage with that. But
just get to the point. I'm allowing you to talk. Go ahead. What do you think?
All right. So
first off, wait a minute. Where are you from in Africa?
I'm from Nigeria. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Are you currently in Nigeria or in America?
No, I'm not in America.
Where are you?
I'm in the UK. I'm doing my master's.
Everywhere but Africa. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. So
hold on. Wait a minute now. Why did you leave Nigeria? Hold on. Let me ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
Why did you leave Nigeria?
I came to study.
Why didn't you study in Nigeria?
I studied in Nigeria.
Then why did you leave Nigeria after you studied in Nigeria?
To further study.
To further study? So they don't have further studies? They don't have advanced education in Nigeria?
You don't understand.
No, I do understand. I'm asking you, do they have further studies in Nigeria? Because we hear so much about it being the motherland. I would assume that the motherland would have higher education. So you went to the white man for higher education?
It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter where it has.
No, it does matter. It does matter. It does matter. So
you can study in the UK if you want to.
No. It's not working that way. Why did you leave Nigeria to the UK to get higher education? Are you just admitting, because there's two answers to this. Either you left Nigeria just because you wanted to, or Nigeria isn't equipped and doesn't have the same facilities that the white Europeaner has. That's what I'm asking you.
I think it's stupidity to compare a third world country to a first world country.
So Nigeria is a third world country? Nigeria is a third world country?
I mean, it is a third world country.
Okay. So you're from a third world country. Okay. So you're going to give me a third world country point of view on what we don't agree on. Well, why would you not agree with what we're saying? Because we're from a first world country and you're from a third world country. Wouldn't that clearly state why you don't agree with us?
Who created the third world country in the first place?
Nigerians did. You're responsible for your own homeland. Who did it to Nigeria? Why?
Who created Nigeria?
Actually, white man colonized Nigeria, but Nigeria is in Africa, and Africa has been around for a long time. Africans say they're the motherland. So if Africa's the motherland, nobody is responsible for the motherland other than the citizens of that land. So at the end of the day, you can say it's the white man, it's the government, it's everybody. Nigeria is responsible for Nigeria. And I'm not talking about the name and being named by the white man and them colonizing you. I'm talking about all of the citizens in Nigeria are responsible for the destiny in the future in the current state of Nigeria. What's the population of Nigeria?
So you're trying to tell me?
No. I'm asking you, what's the population of Nigeria? No. What's the population of Nigeria, Mr. Joloff? Tell me right now, what's the population of Nigeria? It's your homeland. Tell me why. What is it? Don't Google it now. What's the population of Nigeria? It's a double mute. You'll be good. What's the population?
Do you want me to respond or do you want to mute my mic?
Yeah, okay, good. Now respond. What's the population of Nigeria?
I mean, it's about 230 million people.
You said 230 million people?
Yeah, 230.
So aren't those 230 million people responsible for the fate of their own homeland?
I mean, we fought a war for about 5 million people.
Sounds like laziness to me, sir.
No. You're trying to say that.
No, I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm telling you that you're responsible for your homeland. I want everybody to notice this man won't even take responsibility for his own homeland. I am a homeowner. I have a house. So is the neighbor responsible for what goes on in my house? Do I blame the people down the street? Take responsibility for your own homeland, Mr. Fufu. If your homeland is in ruins, it's because you're not doing a good enough job.
Do you want to talk over me or do you want me to respond?
Well, I'm going to talk over you because I'm the host. I don't know how you do it in Nigeria. Maybe the white man.
I'm not uncivilized.
Okay, here in America, let me tell you what happens. It's called the host, okay? And when the host is speaking, the person who is on the panel listens. So I have the priority. Now, I know over there, y'all don't have priority because you don't even have priority in the current state of affairs in your homeland. You're dealing with a backstabbing, finger-pointing culture. We don't have that. The same way that you're trying to finger point at why Nigeria is the way it is the same way why you're trying to finger point at me on why the host has the responsibility to talk over you, okay? So you've already admitted that you're from a third world country. You've already admitted that you are lazy and you have failed and you haven't done enough to maintain, sustain, and elevate your own people. Now, tell me, what is your problem with Black Americans? Because I already know what the problem is with Nigeria. It's Nigerians. So go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Fufu. You're mute free. Go ahead.
I mean, if you want to talk, you can talk.
Yeah, okay. I got the point. Now go ahead and tell me what you came in here to say.
I mean, if you want to speak.
I know. I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what we do over here in America. We do what we want to do, not what the white man tells.
He already spoke, man. He already spoke. Talk your piece.
Yeah. Okay. No. Everybody stay on their mic. Go ahead.
Bro, calm down. It's not a fight.
Be quiet. You need to come up and get in the face of the colonizer. Don't tell me what to do.
Bro, Just calm down. I'm not
Okay,
angry.
you put the Jollof
Just
down
relax.
in the fufu and then talk like
Just
a man.
relax, bro.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good to go.
relax.
I'm actually really relaxed. What you need to do is take some of
Relax.
the energy I got
You
and go
don't
do
need to be
something to the
angry.
colonizer over there.
Calm down, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Calm
Okay,
down.
listen, you are a 3-time Fleer. Okay, once, twice, 3 times a Fleer. All right. So listen, Mr. Fleer, we don't take advice from people like you. We don't take advice from individuals who haven't got their homeland made up. We don't take advice from people who don't have deodorant. We don't take advice from people who go across the Mediterranean Sea and get their ship sank and then they still try to swim back across. So no, we're not going to take any advice. And the whole calm down, man. You need to calm down. You don't need to worry about what I'm doing. You need to worry about why the colonizers' bamboo stick done came down on the back of your forehead. That's what you need to worry about. So go ahead, Mr. Bface, and you still haven't got to the point.
Bro, man, relax. You don't need to be angry. Like, I'm not angry. Why are you trying to be angry? I'm not. Just calm down. Let me make my point. If you have a contrary opinion, then I'll respond to you.
Hey, Alpha, real quick. He's doing the exact same thing that the other dude came in here, the little dude came and said, oh, you guys are being so mean.
Oh, yeah, you've seen one, you've seen them all, okay? You notice that he wants to talk more about the mute button and not Nigeria. If I was from Nigeria, I probably want to talk about the mute button as well, okay? This man, y'all more worried about the mute button in the United States of America and not the bamboo stick on the back of your head. You more worried about the mute button in the United States of America and not the colonizer in your homeland.
You're trying
No, I'm not trying to do anything. See, y'all try, but y'all fail.
so that I can respond in anger.
We succeed, okay? You try, we succeed. Okay, now what I want you to do is try to first off enunciate and speak proper English and put some bass in your voice because it sounds like somebody got you in some pliers. Talk loud, talk clear, don't worry about the mute button, and get your mind right. Now, I'm not going to tell you, Mr. Poo-Poo. Now, what is your problem with Black Americans and what is your issue? Quit talking. What's your problem with Black Americans?
You're muting my mic.
Still worried about the mute button. You got a colonizer over there whooping your mama up right now. The colonizer got your mama in a headlock and you worried about my mute button. You better worry about the damn colonizer, the bamboo stick. You better be worried about the bushmeat and folk.
You don't have a life. That's why you're up here.
Big brother Alpha. Big brother Alpha. But Flora Shaw. Flora Shaw is the one who started beating us upside the head with stale baguettes back in the 1960s and named their country, brother. Sorry for interrupting. I'm on land.
He got Fleer dementia. He got Fleer dementia.
If you're
that bamboo stick done rattled his mind so much, he don't know what he's talking about. Why do you mute me? Calm down, bro. Bro, calm down. If you focus on what I say, you'd understand what I say. Because what I say is what I said. And the colonizer came and then I fled. Get to the point, Mr. Fufu, and tell us what the hell are you here for? Why are you a 1, 2, 3-time Fleer? And what are you doing in England and not Nigeria? Now, if I start talking about the mute button, we got a problem.
And stop whispering.
No, he's not whispering. He just ain't got no bass in his voice. The colonizer done drained all that out of him over there. Uh-huh. He got baby tether nuts. He got bush meat.
And get off your stomach.
Now go ahead. I mean, come on. This dude's name is Babyface. I mean, come on.
See,
go ahead, man.
You're an unhappy person spreading unhappiness on the internet. Relax. You don't have anything substantial going on in your life. That's why you are here talking like this.
That's why I'm here. What, here in what? My homeland? What, here where I've never fled? Y'all hear this man say that's why we're here and he ain't even here where he's from? These people really come over here trying to tell us that we need to get our act together when he got his bags together. He didn't get a passport because you're probably illegal over there. Who is the British Tom Homan? Somebody called Tom Homan the British version. Somebody called Paul McCartney on the phone. I'm going to get your ass deported from England. All right. You're going to go from fish and chips to bushmeat right back to it. And by the way, where's your family at? Did you leave your family? Is your family still in Nigeria? Are they still in Nigeria? Did they send you over there and did you leave them behind? Did you leave your mama behind? Where's Mrs. Fufu, the third? Somebody tell me where's Mrs. Fufu. Mrs. Fufu has disappeared. I told y'all Tellers was disappearing. He done disappeared on his mama. He done disappeared on his boyfriend, all three of them. He done disappeared on his village. He done disappeared on the deodorant. He just keeps on disappearing.
Hey, Alpha, he might, we might need to call Sherlock Homeboy, to figure out what the hell's going on over there in the UK. These folks, it's ridiculous.
Okay, now you notice he just, what do you do? He ain't even got to the point of what he's saying. He just keeps talking about the mute button. He don't even know how to operate that. Okay, one more time, Mr. Bushmeat. Instead of bad insults that Black Americans didn't even use in the 1930s.
I said you.
I
You are
said
generalizing.
you.
I'm speaking
Don't
directly
know
to you.
what
But
the
you are
fuck a woman is like. Because you like to sleep with zebras. And when the zebra is not available, you like to sleep with elephants. And if you cannot get the elephant, you want the honey badger. You do not know what women feel like. You do not know what women look like. You only know what it's like to bend over for a hyena. And once you have the hyena and he sees you, you end up getting a seizure. And I will see you on the other side because your ass is the hell up out of here. Goodbye. Family, I'm going to sit here and talk to a lot of people. I'm not going to talk to somebody who's on Match.com with a hyena. It's just not going to happen. Get the hell up out of here. You probably ain't even in England right now, okay? You're probably on a boat in the Mediterranean Sea and it can't float. I can barely hear what you're saying. Your insults is whack. Telling Black Americans to relax is played out. Foundational Black Americans are cool, calm, and collected. Foundational Black Americans are smooth with it. And foundational Black Americans are checking tethers in the process. Now, church, go ahead, family. And then I know we got some new speakers on the stage, on the panel. We gonna keep it moving, family, because this tether right here, he couldn't even get it out. Like, I can't even sit there and go back.
I'm not gonna lie to you, family. You got me in tears over here because it is real in the field, and I am not gonna lie, family. I just want to make a couple of quick points real quick, because he came in talking about who created or who's responsible for Nigeria. Your people. It was your people that was working with the Nabisco way before the slave trade even came about. Let's be very clear about that. Alpha, am I lying about that?
100%. And notice, fam, he first came in here saying he had some questions that he wanted to ask. Soon as I froze him, and I said, no. Why is Nigeria in the state that it's in? And don't blame the colonizer. Give me the population. Soon as I hit him with what's the population of Nigeria, he knew where I was going. And he said 200 and plus million. I said, well, 200 and plus million people are responsible for Nigeria. Immediately after that, it turned into the mute button. Y'all notice that it's always the mute button when these people get checked? You ain't even having these people on mute.
And insults.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And the insults don't even land, so I don't even know if I'm going to call it that, okay? And remember, y'all, Tether's planes don't land because they don't even own their airport. So if you don't own your airport, your plane can't land any goddamn way. And you don't even have planes because y'all over there on the damn inner tube floating across the ocean. So, I mean, Tethers can't swim. Anytime you start checking them, it's why do you mute me? You mute. You need to quit worrying about getting muted. And you need to start worrying about the colonizer. You need to start worrying about the bamboo stick. You need to start worrying about famine because that's your problem. Tethers don't have their priorities in order. Now, I know he's a Nigerian scammer who's trying to scam a 350-pound white man from Connecticut. And I know that he's out there dating zebras. And I know he has fish, chips, and all types of shit over there in England. But he's going to end up going back to where he came from because guess what, y'all? England has a mass deportation process as well. And that mass deportation process in England, it ain't no joke. These folks wanted to leave the European Union because they want the tethers out of there so bad. So he going to end up in Rwanda or Uganda with the rest of them. And foundational Black Americans still going to be over here G-checking them. My mute button will check your ass. And that's just the way it goes. But let's keep the hands flowing. My brother Thriller, I see you.
What's up? All right, hold on. I had to gather myself because I was over here laughing myself because
I was about to say you sounded like a tether for a second when you said what's up?
Whispering too.
But it had me thinking about something that you said early on in the show about how these people used to go around saying that we was all the same. So I remember living on the north side of Chicago. And if anybody in here that's from Chicago know what I'm talking about, the north side is full of immigrants, full of them. I mean, all kinds of immigrants. So in the past, I heard this, I was in this conversation with these couple of Africans, and, I let them go on for a minute. And when I had my time to speak, I told them, I say, this world is nature. And I explained to them that in nature, you have all different kind of species. And I had to explain to them, I say, you have a lot of cats, you have a lot of birds, but an eagle is not the same as a hawk. A lion is not the same as a jaguar. A jaguar is not the same as a tiger. So there's no way that all black folks are the same. Like, we are not the same. We different. So how can you say that we all the same, that we suffered the same thing? We didn't go through the same thing. So I just make it simple for them because they want to go back and forth, all this and that. No, our fight was totally different from whatever y'all was going through over there in Africa. And y'all not even over there in Africa. Y'all up here on the north side of Chicago getting all these government benefits that the people that's been here not even getting, that they give a hard time even signing up for. So no, I just break it down for them like that, and they want to go back and forth. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm just simply making it simple so you can understand that we are not the same. So that made a lot of sense to me when one of the brothers in here had brought it up. And I just break it down for them like that because I have to let them know all black folks are not the same. We not the same. We totally different from any other group of black people you will ever see in this world because we fought. We fought back and we didn't flee. And they always try to bring up from this south to north thing. I say that's actually migrating. That's not fleeing. That's not running from out of your country going to a whole nother country. So I done had these conversations in the past, and all this stuff that's been going on over these past 5 years, I started to see it even more. So when you get brothers like Black Alpha, Brother Tariq, and others that started bringing these things out very, hard within the past 5 years, even though it's been going on longer than that, I'm just saying within the past 5, like really, really going hardcore in the paint, I say it all makes sense now. Because I was seeing remnants of it back then. I didn't really understand it, so I just had to use nature to let them know, like, hey, no, we different. So with that, I'm gonna drop back down, brother. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% Fold. A lot of great points that you brought up, family, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta just say it the way that it has to be said. A lot of us, we sit here and we give a lot of people some leeway. We don't want to just be the dick, excuse my French, or the a-hole or whatever the situation is. We give them time to kind of explain themselves and things like that. But we also give them time to tell on themselves. I'm going to be honest with you, though. Some of us, we decline allowing them to speak even any further from the point of them telling on themselves. Like my sister Natural, she was like, nope, done. You're out of here, coach. Like that's that, right? So like I 100% Fold, I agree with you, and I agree with everything that's happened here because it's been a whole learning process. You feel what I'm saying, family? It's been something that it's not for us. We're the people that already know this. It's about all the youngsters that other tether was scared of. You get what I'm saying? It's those other youngsters that's really listening to these conversations right here, right now, who's listening to Thriller, who's listening to our sister Natural, Capone, Sage, myself, my brother Alpha, Chris, everybody else. These are the people that they're trying to make it seem like they're trying to discredit us to. Let's put it that way. Right. So I always want to kind of pull it back to that because I might sound a little corny when I say this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
That boy good.
Show them all the views they possess inside. Give them a strength, a pride to make it easier. Let the spirits laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, you can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all inside of me. Suck your chocolate. I just have to do that for the family. Because honestly, this is what it is.
That boy good. You go.
That's what it's really about, family. It's really about our children. It's about the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation, family. So at the end of the day, as long as we're keeping that in focus, we can allow them to continue to do all the nonsense that they're doing, because the next generation see that we're keeping them in focus.
Church, you see all the fun you can have when you ain't running from a lion? Like Mr. Baby.
There you go. I told him
ice,
that he
or ice, brother Alpha, or ice.
Who is them?
Hey,
Who
the
is
ice
them?
coming from the left and the lion's coming from the right. Goddamn.
Hey, family, well, like I told him, I'm going to need you to speak like you're running from a lion and not speaking like you're in a cave. We need to get this straight. But Alpha, go ahead. It's on you, bro.
Man, hey, we'll send it to my brother Capone. Go ahead, Capone.
Oh, right on, my brother. Right on, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to the Vanguard. But yeah, it was Flora Shaw back in the 60s, I think, who named Nigeria, or the 50s, early around that time. We had one who named Nigeria, the Nigerians and now all the other ones. So Flora Shaw was the one who named Nigeria. Whenever the Africans come up and try to say, what's our culture? What's our culture? You have no culture. Well, you have customs. And getting your ass whooped is not one of our customs. That's why we have accolades in America where we can point to shut y'all the hell up. And once again, with that being said, salute, certified salute to all my sisters out there putting in that work, keep continuing the boycotts, and we're going to keep continuing to stay together so we can spend our economical power together and keep our power circulating between us all the way through these political situations. And with that being said, thank you, Brother Alpha, for letting me speak. Brother Church, salute to you. Sister Natural, salute to you. Love, peace, reparations, delineations, and deportations. And I'm going to drop back down to listening.
100%, family. Damn. Named by a white woman, and white woman is still their mommy. Goddamn. Step it up, Nigerians. Step it up. Go ahead, my brother Sage.
You also got to be careful, specifically speaking of like Nigerians, because I know he alluded to bringing up Decote, whatever that dude's name is. Decote is not a representative of Nigeria as a whole. He's a representative of himself. No more than like Oprah or Jay-Z or Bob Johnson represents foundationals. He does not represent Nigeria as a whole. Nigerians are not doing good as a whole. When you go to Nigeria, when you see what's over there, these skyscrapers, these businesses, those are owned by Asians. The whole damn Echo City is owned by Asians, bro. There's a reason why this man said that he left the country to get higher learning, which is I found that very interesting. You guys leave your country to get higher learning, but you've not built even with the higher learning that you have, you've not built anything in your country. The Asians own that. So again, you have to be very, very careful. That's everybody. That's not just, Nigeria. I'm not going to beat up on Nigeria because y'all getting beat up a lot. You guys got what, 60, 70 million people that live in Lagos, and y'all don't own the businesses over there. And I'm talking about the businesses of consequence. I ain't talking about some little Jollof stand. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the things of consequence. I know my brother quoted Dr. Claude Anderson earlier. We're talking about a consequence. We're not talking about, some little stand on the corner. So again, you need to holler at the Asians and figure out why they're in your country renting out office spaces to you guys. And why don't you own those buildings? You guys wave your flags here in America and you're very proud. My thing is that you're saying that people of Nigerian, descent don't feel a way towards us. I don't know if you're familiar with the Nigerians that are here in America, but what's that girl named Lovey or something? Whatever the one that wrote that little essay about how we shouldn't receive reparations. I would like to know how that man feels about that. About someone from Nigeria coming to America telling them that the descendants of American slaves should not be paid for the work that they did. And I would like to juxtapose that. Is there a foundational that's currently in Lagos or in Echo City or any of the damn cities in the country of Nigeria staying over there saying that, hey, Nigerians shouldn't get no money from Britons? I would like for him to name one person that's doing that. Well, we can name multiple people from Nigeria that's over here doing that. So again, you need to take that energy and take it up with them and stop complaining so much about, again, a mute button because you're not saying anything that's going to be of consequence or going to change anything. And again, stop bringing up the one guy that's a fucking billionaire from your country. We have plenty of those. You don't hear me bringing up Michael Jordan because it's not even conducive to what we're talking about right now, bro. We all know that. Look, brother, let me. Okay, let me explain something to you. When people think of a rich black man or even a famous black man, they're not thinking about anybody on the damn continent of Africa. They're just not. The most well-known black people on this planet come from America. They don't come from Africa. They just don't. When you think about freedom fighters, shout out to, Winnie Mandela. But she don't hold a damn candle to the people over here. So, brother, again, I don't. When you're talking about rich people, again, you have Dakota. That's cool, but you got one dude. Like y'all need to stop acting like that man represents your whole damn country. There are hundreds of millions of y'all, and that's one person. He might own something of consequence. Okay, yeah, but where's the 10 that's like him that's doing that? So again, family. I mean, I don't understand why these Nigerians tend to bring that one man up because they all cling on to him. Whether it's that bushmeat that's following Jason and Tariq everywhere they go, or it's this dude that just came up. Y'all cling on to that one dude, the one dude, and y'all need to stop that. In all seriousness, and y'all need to check those agents that own Echo City that y'all not even really allowed to even go to. Because a lot of us we talk about what's going on in Jamaica or these Caribbean islands, but no, let's talk about Nigeria and how y'all are not allowed to go to certain parts of your own damn country as well. It's not just in South Africa where they can't go to these white towns. They have towns like that are Asian in Nigeria that your black can't go to. So again, you need to check that and stop just seeking higher learning in the UK because y'all are too quote unquote lazy to create a damn university that you can have higher learning to. Excuse me, that you can get higher learning from. But then again, y'all cross that damn water and y'all come over here and call us lazy. I never understood that. Because I have higher learning too, sir. Yes, I am a college graduate. I have degrees, sir. And I didn't go to the damn UK to go get mine. I stayed here. And with that, I'm going to land.
All day, my brother. Absolutely. They always worried about the wrong things.
Well, I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry, brother. The fact that I have a degree of higher learning doesn't make me better than any other foundational too. I want to throw that out there. Because y'all bring that shit up like that makes y'all good.
They gone. You know, when they get theirs, they out. They gone. They don't want to be around nobody no more. They talk all that talk. they don't ever want to go back. Once they get their little degree or whatever from wherever the hell they get it from, because it ain't ever in Africa. Remember, you seen dude earlier. He said, no, I left. And what do you mean higher learning? He didn't know what the hell that meant. They take their stuff and they flee and they run, they flee. But y'all got to understand, fleeing ain't just from village to village, from state to state, from city to city, from continent to continent. They have a fleer mentality, which means run from any and everything. But I want y'all to notice this, though. Big point. Notice that they always flee from their responsibilities, but they always run towards white people. I'm going to let all that sink in your mind for the wise. Whenever it comes to taking care of your village, taking care of your homeland, being next to your family, they'll flee and run away from that. But whenever it comes to the white man, whether that's the white man here in America, whether that's the white man over in England, or whether that's the colonizer, somehow the fleeing and run awaying goes in reverse, and then they start running towards it. So you flee away from your homeland, but you run towards the white man. That's what it is when you're dealing with these type of people. And these are the people that we be checking. Like I said, not all foreigners are tethers, but all tethers are foreigners. And if you are not a tether, I need you to really start calling them out. And this little thing where, what do you mean? They not all. I went and polled everyone and they said they weren't. Bullshit. That means that you are. So family, we understand it. And I want everybody to know, we know exactly what tethers be doing. We know exactly how they act. You've seen one, you've seen them all. They're not even intelligent enough to come up with a clever lie. Okay. If they were that clever, then they would actually put things together, but they haven't. So we know exactly what it is. And when you see a tether, point them out. And yes, and I mean this on everything. Foundational Black Americans are putting in work, and foundational Black Americans are standing on business. And yes, indeed, we will forget all the damn tethers. And when we check them all, including you. Go ahead, my brother Church, and then I'll send it to Natural, then we out.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to really quick. Wonderful space. I give relevant much love to each and every one of y'all. But I just wanted to say earlier when we was talking to old dude when I said anywhere but Africa, what did he say? Yeah. He agreed with that. He didn't deny that either. But our brother Sage, he brought up a wonderful point that these people, they will come here and they will actually let you know that they came to what? Gain some higher learning. One thing that they will not let you know is that they came to get higher learning and be around higher people. Because if you're coming to our country to gain or get any type of higher learning, especially when we already have that information, then that would suggest that we are the higher people that have that learning already, and you come to learn from us. So my point is this: when you guys get here, keep your damn mouth closed and learn something. Stop trying to tell us what we are, who we are, what we don't know, our history and all this other stuff. You were taught the history by the same colonists that you sit here and talk to us about by saying you're using colonist rhetoric by saying that you're native. We ain't never said we were native. We said we were Aboriginal. We were here before any native. But yet you take that and say that that's a Nabisco talking point. You guys need to really learn that, god dang it, we ain't got to say we know more than you. We show it.
Fire every time my brother talks. Natural, you want to add your piece, my sister?
I just wanted to thank everybody that have been here spending this Saturday evening with us. Everyone that's added, it's been a great space. I just want to say once again, please follow Black Alpha, the Black Church of Black Power. Again, if you know any anti-Black businesses in your area or even family members have shared with you, Black Truth United, he has a YouTube channel as well where you can add to the anti-Black business Rolodex. So I just wanted to end with that. Thank you guys for spending this Saturday evening with us. Good night.
Much respect, man. Let me tell y'all something. You know what I'm saying? The life of being certified is a beautiful thing. The life of being Black Alpha, the #1 activist on the planet, is a lovely thing. See, it come with a lot of love. from all of my brothers and sisters right here. And then it come with a hell of a lot of jealous haters, man. But if you ain't got no haters, then you ain't popping. So shout out to all of y'all. It's good to be certified. It's great to be a foundational Black American king and to have all of these lovely brothers and sisters riding. Shout out to my sister Natural, my brother Church, Cool Keezy, I see you. Michael in the building, Rose City, I see you. Shout out to the whole damn family, man. Y'all know it's nothing but respect. Miss Thing, I see you. Much respect. Shout out to the whole foundational Black American family tree, y'all. Remember, when you're successful and you're standing on top, the haters have to hate. That's their job. But remember, y'all, this whole world is our movie and they just a deleted scene. So y'all have a great day. Much love rocking with Black Alpha. Y'all continue to hold it down and I'll see you on the other side. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.